You don't have to have a platform to speak up. Before I started Nurses of Faith, I had to start speaking up. I had to start saying, oh, why are we doing this? The assignment, the patient. I had to become a nurse advocate first. I was advocating for patients and nurses and myself at the hospital level where I worked before I ever stepped out on social media, right? I had to learn to speak up. You have to be able to speak up in your home, speak to your children, your parents, your grandparents, speak to people. You have to learn to conquer your family, your department, right? You don't have to come up as angry, right? I'm not saying show up and show out everywhere. No. But your calling requires you to speak up. And if you're afraid of speaking up, I am through my one-on-one coaching, I've helped nurses learn how to speak up and be more confident. You have to, because your calling requires you to fight. Your calling requires you to fight. Fight for yourself, fight for your family, fight for your patients, fight for life. It requires you to fight. So you cannot let fear hold you back. And sometimes you think, oh, but I've conquered this. Right. And this comes up a lot in confidence training. You're like, oh, I can speak up anytime. But then when you move to the next level, for example, if you're a charge nurse and then you move up to being like a nurse coordinator, nurse manager, director, for some people, they start to get that fear again. What if I speak up and something happens? It's like that fear comes back, even though you previously conquered it at a different level. There is a quote that says you cannot solve a problem at a level in which it was created, right? So as you moved up to the level, you need to keep on what? Having courage. You need to keep confronting, you need to keep speaking up, you need to keep doing those things you did at a previous level, but now you're moving higher. Right? I hope that makes sense. Identifying the source of fear.